Welcome back to the Trotter Chatter podcast, and this is episode 137. As always, we're here talking about all things Bolton Wanderers, and we are proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network. I'm your host, Ryan, and thanks for joining us for another Bolton Wanderers dedicated episode. If you're listening on your usual podcast platform, make sure you hit follow so you never miss an episode. Leave a rating or review, which will help more Bolton fans find the show. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell, ding, 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 so you're the first to know when new content drops. Let's get involved in the comments and keep the conversation going. Ben.
Yes.
You're off your deathbed now.
Auntie Sandra came round and she nursed me back to health.
Okay, no further questions.
No. There's no need.
I hope she's not a blood relative.
I don't have a single relative called Sandra.
Did she forget a cardigan as well?
Yeah, it is her cardigan. Yeah. I'm actually perfectly comfortable wearing a cardigan, James, just because you're scared, trying to pull off bears, whatever yours says.
It gives you really weak shoulders, that cardigan. Jordan, how you doing?
Good. I'm actually in a really, really good mood, and I'm ready to be back to my old self on the pod, and hopefully it continues.
Yeah. Jimbo?
I feel brilliant.
Good. You didn't look brilliant last time I saw you.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what was it? 22 hours in Wigan does you, so.
Yeah, me and James were at Spoons at opening time. All the elderly were there scratching on the door waiting to go in. And we didn't return home until 5 o'clock the following morning. My worry is if by some miracle we get out of this league and get promoted, if the sesh is that after a 1-0 win against Wigan, what the hell do we do if we go up? I feel like I might go missing. One of them where you wake up on a barge.
We might implode.
Just explode, yeah.
Just seems normal.
Yeah, definitely one of them where we end up on a barge on its way to Portugal or something like that. But anyway, yeah, good to have the full cast back. Plenty of news and plenty of transfer talk for you. So news, Lee Grant has been relieved of his duties at Huddersfield Town manager with immediate effect. Sporting director Chris Markham, I've heard he's got an eye for a player, will lead the recruitment process to appoint a successor for the men's first team. Marcus Forss, who's on loan at Bolton Wanderers from Borough, has indicated he would be open to staying permanently. It's understood that in his loan agreement it does not include a recall clause. However, Schumacher has stated that Forss has something to prove before a permanent transfer is considered. In other news, Marcus Forss faces a long spell on the sidelines after picking up a hamstring injury, so I've been told it's 10 weeks.
Sounds like a tear, that.
That's his season done, that really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where are we up to 10 weeks from now? Beginning of April?
Start of April.
Start of April.
End of the season.
And
the final running.
Like Ben said this morning, he's not going to be fit, so there's no point. May as well just free up wages.
Yeah, you can use Borough's resources rather than ours.
Yeah.
Fewest League One goals conceded this season. So Exeter and Stevenage are top with 23. We're just behind them with 25. Cardiff 26 and Bradford 27. Most goals after the 90th minute in the 92. Top of Gillingham and Cardiff with 7. Bolton are drawing with Brentford with 6. And then Arsenal, Liverpool, Sunderland, Birmingham and Charlton have 5. We've got a Wanderer in the team of the week this week. So Goodman, on his move to Barnsley across Yorkshire, gets in a goal. Sterry, Bailey, Chambers and Senior. So that's 3 Doncaster players in the back and obviously Callum Chambers. Newfield for Bradford on the wing and Archibald on the other. Then we've got Luton's Walsh and the Welsh wizard Josh Sheehan in centre mid. And then Dom Ballard, I think, got a hat-trick, didn't it? And Beasley for Burton. Obviously, they beat Blackpool, didn't they? Absolutely drubbed them up front. Highest away attendances of the weekend as well, topped by Bolton. And we actually took over attendance FC Derby County, so we got 4,588 at Wigan, where Derby got 3,616. We don't know what allocation they got, so I am throwing mud a little bit there. Transfers, we've got a lot of transfers to talk about. So Bolton can confirm the permanent transfer of Josh Dacres Cogley to Stockport for an undisclosed fee. Charlie Warren's loan at Aldershot has been extended to the end of the season, so him and Inwood will stay there for the duration. Blackpool Football Club announced the signing of Joe Randall from Bolton Wanderers on a loan deal until the end of the season. I think that's the last we see of Joel. Bolton Wanderers can confirm goalkeeper Tyler Miller has ended his stay with the club to return home to the United States with a move to Charlotte FC. Do you know what? Keon Atete, superstar of Bolton Wanderers, joins St Mirren on loan. So you've got a strike partnership of Nalundaloo and Keon Atete. Despite rumours, I knew that the wages were going to be an issue. Keshi Anderson has joined Pompey in the Championship. This one looks like it's going to happen. Aaron Morley's Bolton Wanderers career looks to be nearing its conclusion, with Wycombe Wanderers emerging as favourites to sign the midfielder. I don't blame him. He hardly gets on the pitch, and he could play every game at another club. So I don't blame the man. Bolton Wanderers are eyeing up a move for Wrexham striker Paul Mullin after his recall from a loan spell at Wigan. Fake news. You're fake news. Matt Bloomfield's Oxford United have joined Luton Town and Wycombe in the race for Aaron Morley. So that should have been earlier, to be honest. I should have edited that. But yeah, looks like Wycombe are leading the race for that. Bolton Wanderers boss Steven Schumacher is keen on bringing Ryan Hardy to the club after a difficult spell of Wrexham. Wrexham makes a stunning record move for Angers striker Sadiq Sharif. 1 in, 1 out, maybe.
Have you seen how much they're bidding for him?
15 million?
19 million pounds.
I knew it was a lot. This will mean that
them and Palace.
They're nearly spending 50 million pounds in the Championship. And
the fairy tale lives on.
Yeah, I know. It's beautiful, isn't it, when a little underdog, a plucky little underdog, that happy with mid-table, my ass. More rumours fire. So rumours are also that we're in the running to bring Wrexham's Elliot Lee in this window. We are.
Is that because this is one of the last times you're ever going to get to say his name?
Hopefully the last time.
I was going to say I was hoping to never hear that ever again.
Well, no, because if he does go, we all get to do it. And I'm the only other one that can do the echo thing on their microphones. It's going to be class.
So send him bathroom.
I mean, let's be honest, Sissoko has to be one of the worst players we've ever acquired. He is a joke player. And
he falls into, when you do these worst ever 11s, he could definitely
I think there's been players who've not made impact, but there are players who've made impact for completely the wrong reasons. He will always be known for his ridiculous step-overs.
So, his second game, we all looked at him and went, you seen the size of his hands?
I mean, considering he's a League One player and he's coming out with fucking Neymar quotes, I think that just says it all.
Big fan of himself.
I've got some hot off the press stuff, if you don't mind, boys.
Oh,
I don't.
So we've been looking at 2 players today. Fergal. Bolton are linked to a 21-year-old right-back, Rule Walters, from Luton.
Yeah.
Came from the Arsenal Academy.
Yeah.
This one's a bit more confusing. Bolton are rumoured to be bringing in Naeem Mohammed, who is a free agent after leaving Halmstad Boldklub. I think that's Norway. 5'9" Ghanaian winger. I don't think it's going to happen.
Maybe it's for the B team. We've no idea.
Confusing one, that one. Schumacher on transfers. I don't think we need to move anybody else on. He said that before Morley's leaving. Obviously, Fergal knows more about the budget side of it. For me, it's just about getting the balance right so we don't have too many unhappy players. As long as Richard Taylor doesn't play, I'm fine. Let him rot. But we will try to do some business this week if we can. So that's your transfer roundup, everyone. We excited?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we do a transfer episode next week?
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
so I get on
Should
Amazon
we?
and see if I can get us some yellow ties.
You fucking right, you will. I want to do the Big Sam thing as well. I'll hire a prostitute to sit there to be that lady off Sky Sports, and I'll sit there with.
Can I come round to yours and just hang out your car window the entire time?
I mean, I feel like we have to do that now.
I feel like it would be sexier if you got Ben in a blonde wig next to you.
It would not.
I'm sure AI can put your face on Big Sam and Ben's face on that Sky Sports lady.
I'm sure I can do it without AI, thank you very much.
I love how we're calling a Sky Sports lady as well.
I don't know her name.
Oh, she's Auntie Sandra.
Cindy Sue, I think.
Fuck off.
Indie Sports News.
Anyway.
Okay, fair play.
Shut up, we have to say this for the sponsors. Listen up, Tough Sheet faithful. Don't miss Cardiff take on Stockport. Ooh, this Saturday live on Sky Sports with now. Is that 12 o'clock kickoff?
Yeah.
Right, boys, we need to be in Harvester for that. We need to be watching that. Anyway, Bolton versus Wigan. This is probably the first time where Jordan's pub watch got depleted to death. We did go in the Swan and Pedo, but a little bit later because the police presence was quite high. There were a lot of Wigan and Bolton fans knocking about, sort of behaving themselves, really. Like, we stayed out all night, and there were still Bolton fans knocking about, weren't there?
Can I just jump onto the... Do you know what you're saying about Cardiff Stockport? Have you seen who the other two early kickoffs are?
Oh, God.
Huddersfield, Bradford, and Plymouth Luton. What a big morning. And you've got Lincoln playing on Thursday against Burton as well.
As today?
As in now?
Oh,
later.
Thursday.
It is Thursday now.
Right, carry on, sorry.
Before I start, Ben, did you watch any of the game? I know you were poorly.
I did. I watched the entire thing, yes.
Good, right.
I would have just not come on. There's no point in me being here.
Not like that.
That's how I was stood up shit and just wandering.
Shitting down your own legs. Anyway, Bolton versus Wigan. We've done 3 now. The hoodoo is broken. Stood there for 80 minutes shitting myself. Absolute limbs. Ozo bounce. Hoo-ha. Wigan fans losing their minds. Absolutely brilliant. Went for a full pack of chewing gum. Can't ask for more than that. Stayed out till 5 o'clock in the morning. Very, very poorly for 2 days.
That's how TCP does things.
Park life. Anyway, Jordan, how important was this derby win for Bolton's confidence after recent struggles? Because this episode's called Stop the Rot. I don't think we do. Might not be up there.
What's
I
up
don't
there?
think you have it. I don't think
You
you
have
have
to
it.
make sure it's up there now. It was absolutely imperative we won the game. And the fact we won the game in such a manner and played well and dominated made it all so much more special. And I think it's gonna kind of redirect our season as long as we get a couple of extra bodies in as well. I could see us getting back in the mix.
What won it for us then? Tactics?
Yeah, tactics.
Mentality, both. You
Bit
got
of
it all
both.
right.
Bit of both, to be honest.
Yeah, but we got it right, and they didn't deal with us, did they? They couldn't cope. Couldn't cope with Conway, couldn't cope with Dewberry, couldn't cope with Tutu. Sheehan was running the midfield. It was fantastic.
The George Johnston scapegoats can leave him alone. And let's talk about Chris Farino.
He had an absolute blinder.
He is a leader. He's
That game showed that he needs to be starting games.
He bullies people off the ball, and he's a leader.
That when he shouldered that fella onto the ground as well.
James and Bolton seemed
back line, though.
James, Bolton seemed in control early on. Would you say, off first glance, did we set the tempo exactly how we wanted to play the game in the first half?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously when Shuey came out and done his interview before the game, it sounded like he told them to just fucking go out and play for the fans, go and play for your place, fucking massive game. And they left it all on that pitch. After 90 minutes, they played absolutely brilliant. The substitutions worked as well, but I think the formation, the tactics was the turning point. We dominated the game as we normally do, but you can tell that it gave us that cutting edge in terms of the attacking side of the game. As Jordan said, then they couldn't cope with the wingers. And what I was really impressed by is that we were actually putting bodies in the box. as well as putting crosses in the box as well. And I think that was the ultimate turning point.
Well, I think I looked like the oracle when I put that system out, and it was right. What do we think of it? I think it really worked in terms of we played the ball through the middle a lot more. There were a lot more option going forward because you had. I thought initially we had 2 forwards, but I think it was a 3 up top. I think.
I think it changes depending on how exactly the play's looking. Like Dubry's.
Dubry sat wide, didn't he? But he did.
He did. He's got more of a free role to sort of end up where he wants.
Well, he was switching wings, wasn't he? He was going from right wing to playing in the middle to then going over to the left. It allowed
Simons to drop in on the left as well and create that space going forward, albeit he wasn't great. Ossie Tutu, brilliant, I thought.
Yeah.
Again, I think we'll move on to it, no doubt, but just not clinical enough, are we?
No. Bairstow missed a massive chance, and was it the first 20 minutes of the game?
Yeah, it was the first it was like the 7th minute.
Oh, was it? Was it that close?
It was so early.
I think at that point it felt like 30 minutes had passed.
Yeah,
yeah.
That Sam Tickle save as well from the header from Dolby. That was that was
the one from Conway as well in the first half.
Oh, where he fizzed it?
No, he a header at the back post, saved it with his foot in midair.
That would have been down the other end. We probably
you wouldn't have noticed that one.
Probably didn't. Wigan classically didn't bring many fans, which was good of them. Ben, then how impressed were you with Bolton's pressing and chance creation before the break? Does this system suit the squad we have, or do you think it needs a little bit of evolution and maybe some extra bodies?
I think it definitely suits us. I think if there's a situation where we can get Chris Frino on that pitch as much as possible, I'm all for it. I don't think, them, Toll and Johnston, you're not going to find a better back 3 in the division. I think they're brilliant, but you could tell we were creating way more chances. The crosses we were putting in, they weren't just more; they were better crosses. Just before the new year, we were just sort of aimlessly floating balls into the box. Now they've got some purpose behind them. Honestly, I couldn't believe how much better we looked. I don't think it's entirely the formation. I think Shuey's clearly said to him, "Look, you need to sort your shit out here."
I think we got to admit though that system was so stale, and we watched it get really, really stale over Christmas, and it just looked so fresh.
Well, you can think how many times has Cozy Dubry been doubled up? These last 2 games, he's had more space than he's had in months.
He's not as predictable, is he, where he is? He can't just be penned in. We had nearly 70% of the possession, 17 shots on goal, 25 touches in their box. We absolutely dominated. Do you think that is down to the system? Do you think the system change was the right thing to do?
Definitely, yeah. As you said, it was stale. With the old formation, it was one tactic really, and that was get the ball on the wing, try and cut inside. And for a while, it worked, but then people started to get onto what we were doing, and I think a part of it as well, he was doing like for like substitutions, if I remember rightly. Whereas I think with this new formation, he was trying to plan different tactics with every different substitution he was making. I know he only made 2, didn't he, at Wigan?
Yeah, Dempsey and McAtee.
Yeah, but bringing them 2 on definitely carried us over the line as well, because McAtee I thought was brilliant. And I saw a couple of pelters from McAtee recently, but I thought he's not really good with the ability, but I think you need that type of person in the squad. You need that motivator.
He's just a cheerleader. That's what he is. He doesn't actually do much, He just looks busy.
You do need that player in your team. You need that's just going to grab someone by the scruff of the neck, like, fucking come on, let's just go get it. Let's go at them. Like, you need those type of players in your team.
And I think we utilised Sam Dolby the best we have all season. Like, he held the ball up well, got a few headers. The game ran through him, and I don't think we managed to do that against Stevenage, and we couldn't be as effective going forward and break through against Stevenage. Any other star performers you'd like to give a shout out? Anyone you think was a bit of a surprise that they impacted the system so well.
I want to say this fella, even though he didn't get much of an opportunity, but I thought Bonham was brilliant. I thought he commanded his box. He was confident. He was calm on the ball.
I just felt so comfortable.
Yeah,
Every time the ball went near him.
So safe.
Yeah.
I think that's
sometimes.
Go on, sorry, Ben.
With a keeper, sometimes people say they're a safe pair of hands, and it doesn't it comes across almost negative. I love a safe pair of hands. I just wanted to save. Also, he was distributing the ball quickly against Wigan, which we've not had in forever. He was immediately wanting to get the ball forward. It's obviously we've signed him. No one really thought much. He's been Stoke's second choice. He's barely played, but
Shuey knows him now.
Well, he's in his 30s. He understands what this sort of level's like.
We just want a keeper that doesn't make regular mistakes. They don't have to be spectacular.
We've had a lot of goalkeepers who you're nervous when they touch the ball over the past few years, and there's no worry with him. And we need someone to steady the ship who's just a calming effect. And Sharman Lowe, no doubt he'll have a decent career. He'll play a League One, Championship, whatever. But too many mistakes in him. And Tyler Miller was the same. His just general ability just wasn't good enough.
The agency with Bonham was brilliant because there was some occasions in that Wigan game where he had the ball in his hands and then he fucking thrown it about 30 yards over everyone's head just to fucking pass it to Conway or to Tutu Dubry. It was brilliant.
I loved that. Anyone you think needs to step up after that? Let's mention Ossie Tutu before we move on. Yeah. He's been brilliant, consistent.
4 games.
2 games, he's been brilliant.
The changing system's clearly working for him. Yeah. It's giving him more freedom to get forward, but he's also, I think because Dubry's still going on that side, he's going forward, but there's still enough cover defensively.
That old
Conway
system,
as well.
Yeah.
That old system showed that Tutu's not a fullback. He thrives off being a wing player.
Anyone you think needs to step up after that?
Simons wasn't great against Wigan. Can't really remember how he played against Stevenage, to be perfectly honest, but he's not been like he was at the beginning of the season.
No.
I think Arahan needs to step it up a little bit as well. I don't think he's been fantastic. And Burstow, I think I've given up on him now. I don't.
He's not the guy, is he?
No, he's not. He's not the guy.
He went through a good run of form, but that's kind of it.
He's not a good enough footballer, I don't think.
No.
Misses too many chances.
The thing is, though, the chances that he's missing, he's not even getting them on target. He's just completely hitting them wide. And that's the worrying thing when you can't even get it on target. If it gets saved, fair enough, yeah.
I now completely understand why Hull had been playing him on the wing.
Yeah.
He wanted a chance up front. Yeah, he scored a good few for us, but now it's so obvious why he was out there.
He had a few good bits, but his end product's just not there.
No.
What's his goals out now? Is it
15 games?
12, 12, something like that.
Since
15
end of
games.
October, I think, isn't it?
Ridiculous.
15 games, yeah.
What do we think of Wigan?
Shit.
Absolute shit. They were crap, weren't they?
They were terrible.
Joe Taylor looks the biggest fraud in the world. They didn't have a star player, did they? They didn't.
No.
They will struggle, Wigan.
Williamson looked like he'd had too much cough medicine or something. He was just all over it.
He was getting bullied, Aimson, weren't he? Let's be honest.
They're only a point above relegation now.
I was going to say, are they floating about 18th or something like that?
Yeah, but it's so close to the drop.
Yeah.
Imagine if them and Blackpool went down. Oh, beautiful.
If we went up and they went down, I don't think you'd see me for a month.
I don't think we'd see them ever again. You've got to love it, though, when they're bloody singing the Great Escape song when they're drawing 0-0 at home.
That was embarrassing, that.
Right, so also, Northampton...
It's January. You can't be doing Great Escape yet.
Yeah, they're really getting dragged into it, you know.
But they're not in relegation. They're doing the Great Escape in January. What a fucking shit club.
They can drop into relegation zone.
What a shit club.
I mean, they win a couple of games, they can go mid-table, but they lose a couple of games and they can get well and truly dragged into it. 1 point ahead of Northampton, who are very unpredictable and I think above Rotherham, Port Vale and Doncaster. they're more likely to get a result.
Northampton are actually not a bad side, considering what they have.
And I always want Kevin Nolan to do well.
Yeah.
The likes of Leyton Orient, they like to kick in the second half of the season.
Yeah.
Wimbledon, I think, will get dragged into it. I don't think they've got enough. Burton, they'll probably stay up. Yeah. They always do.
Good manager.
Well, Burton are the giant slayers this season, aren't they? The amount of scalps they've got.
Hopefully they do it tonight.
Be all right, won't it?
So do we see the game as turning a corner mentally? Looking at how we got on Tuesday, I think your black and white fans will look at that draw and think, oh, it's not a win, so it must be terrible, but we're trying to steer that momentum back the other way, aren't we? And I would say Shuey needed it. Everyone's singing Schumacher's Super White Army. You could see just the relief in the players, and I think they all needed it. And he said they're more together than they ever have been, which is a good sign. I think that's squashing the unrest in the dressing room, that kind of stuff.
We have a moment talking about Jono at the end of the game.
Oh,
yeah. I love how someone
went to headbutt that bottle, you know.
He headed it, didn't he? He headed it away.
He went for it. I don't know if he connected.
He didn't get. He just missed them, but he definitely went for it.
They were fuming. They were fuming.
What I really enjoyed as well, especially after the amount of pressure that he had on him, was Shuey coming over to the fans on that video. The amount of emotion in that guy's face, you could tell it meant the world to him, that result.
100%.
Bet he took a massive exhale after that, didn't it?
I bet when he went for a drink with his best mate after the game, he just did this.
His former boss, who he's beaten 3 times in a row. That's done now. We just need to see fucking Stockport off now and then get that off our back.
Well, we should have beat them in the first game of the season.
Don't worry, Marcus Force is back for Stockport.
We got some. So he's the first manager to do a league double over Wigan since Bruce Rioch.
Fuck.
So that would be in the late 90s.
Yeah. Well, mid-90s, because Aldive took over.
Mid-90s, yeah.
97.
Yeah. You can catch all future action live on Sky Sports with a no membership. So let's go to Tuesday now. Ben, a tough away trip. We're only Cardiff have won all season. How do you view this result in the context?
I think you got to be happy with it, really. Like, again, we look better than we have been recently, other than the Wigan game. You can see there's definitely improvement there. Like what they've conceded the joint least goals this season. I know they've played a few less. Only Cardiff have won there. You can't argue with that.
No.
It's not a good ground to be going to on a January evening. That
pissing it down,
tight conditions, pissing it down, long throws. You can't play football there. You can't play football there.
First thing you said, pitch is tiny.
It was ridiculous. It was like a hallway. And where
like
they're trying to move
the
ball around, it's impossible, and they know how to play in it, and that's why they do what they're doing.
It's why Wrexham was so good last season.
Yeah.
Because their pitch is awful.
If we're trying to find a way of steering the momentum and the mood in the club, getting upset about a good draw away from home where only one other team's done it, I just don't get it. We've got 2 home games coming up now where we can get big points and make a real good.
I can understand who was upset, and it's probably the people who were piss wet through, tired, and they're probably the ones who are maybe right to be pissed off. But anyone who just fucking sat in their house or watching the scores come in, take it as a good result. Because
I was under a duvet, I'm not going to lie. I was nice and warm.
I wasn't unhappy at the end of it. It was a fair result.
Considering it was a 0-0 draw, I actually really enjoyed the game because, again, we didn't play badly. You could definitely tell there was a swift in the way that, like, a swift change in the way that we wanted to play the game.
I agree.
And as you said, they're one of the best defences in the league. So what are you expecting? Especially at the moment when we are crying out for a striker as well, and you're coming up against one of the best defences. Like, you can't really expect much. So I thought the draw was a great result, especially away from home.
We need a goal scorer badly. We were so missing that. I think we can get it out of Dalby, but Dalby will not be a 20-goal-a-season striker. He's not that kind of player.
He's like a 10-goal-a-season.
Despite what he did in Scotland, that's not the way we're going to play. And
no.
Dalby strikes me as the type of player where if you need a big, brawly bastard. Bring him on in the last 5 minutes and just shove him up top, and he'll do something for you.
Like the Huddersfield game.
He'll
Huddersfield
give you a
exactly
flick
that.
on. He'll fucking put it in from a
drawing
6-yard
players
box.
out of play, that kind of stuff, bringing the ball down.
Doing the dirty work, really, innit?
Yeah.
Making it easier for the other players.
But that big player, the little and large combination, has been going since the fucking dark ages, like the dawn of time. They were doing it with the caveman. Caveman. And they were never big goal scorers, those players, but they did so much off the ball. So yeah, I mean, you've got to take it as it is, I think. But 2 clean sheets on the bounce away from home. How important is it that we're keeping these clean sheets? Because that's where we got our initial run.
Can't lose, can you? If you don't concede. So
thanks, Michael. No, but I mean, that's where we got our unbeaten run going. We weren't conceding goals, and we just need that output now on the other side of the pitch. I'm not concerned about the defence at all.
It's literally the opposite of last season, where we were conceding loads, but we were sort of matching it with goals. This year we can't score, but we also don't concede. I'd much rather this situation.
We're also a team who can handle it in those kind of conditions now, where another team wouldn't be able
We're not
to do
as
it.
soft underbelly anymore, are we?
I didn't like that. That Daniel Phillips was a knob, by the way.
Oh my god!
Little dirty, well, not big dirty bastard, wasn't he? He was knocking shit out of everybody.
Kept flying, and he was leaving nothing behind at them challenges. Absolute shit. But can take a positive step forward, can't we? Moving into the next, and I think it's a point gained. I didn't see it as a point dropped.
Yeah. It's just all about the next 2 games.
Yeah, if we win those two games, then we're right back in it. I know, obviously, we're looking into the future, saying, "Oh yeah, we'll win our next 2 games." Piece of piss.
I'm not saying we will. I said
keep doing that when we got 2 home games.
Obviously, we've learned now that that's not the case. But it's that if we win those next 2 games, then we're right back up against it.
Especially with everybody playing each other over the next couple of weeks.
Oh no, because what happens every time this happens?
No, we're not.
Everyone
not like that anymore, Ben.
We drop points and everyone else does.
No one wins, and we go, "Hey, do you want a 0-0? We'll give you a 0-0."
Gordon Bennett, we got away with that one again, didn't we?
Tell you what, those games on Saturday dinner time then are crucial, especially if we win.
Kind of like the before ours.
Yeah.
Ooh, TalkSport have just paid me everyone. That's me pints sorted.
To be honest, as well, if the results actually go our way, with them being dinner times, they'll probably look at that and be like, you know what, we've got a fucking massive chance here. Let's go out and fuck them.
Well, our home double header, Leyton Orient at home on Saturday and Burton Albion at home on Tuesday. Ben, with 2 home games in quick succession, is anything less than 6 points a disappointment here?
I think so, yeah. I think, especially after the last 2 games where we're in a positive mood, it'd be disappointing not to get 6. It was, to be honest, as long as we don't lose any of them. If we get 4, I'd be all right with it. But I'd love 6.
We
Sounds
need 2
class.
wins on the bounce so badly.
Yeah.
Jordan, do you see it as a chance to finally build momentum rather than just stopping the rot initially?
Yeah, I feel like if we get 6 points here, then we've got Wimbledon, who are on a torrid bit of form, and it's an opportunity to really get the ball rolling because we've got a tough run of games coming up. And I don't even know with Bolton whether it's better off when we play the footballing sides, but we just need to be getting those points on the board, close that gap. A lot of teams are playing each other in the top 6, so just take every opportunity. We're still in reach, but we need to be focusing on our own games. We need to be getting 3 points.
I cannot believe we're still in reach. It's ridiculous.
We're 5th. We shouldn't be possible.
We are 5th, but like Bradford have 2 games on us. Stockport have a game on us. I mean,
nothing with gaming hands. I don't believe in them.
I know, but we've got.
I think Barnsley we're about 5 ahead of Barnsley now.
Yeah, they don't play football. They played 22 games. Some teams have played 27.
Fuck's sake.
I heard that Keeler Dunn's off.
Yeah.
Blackburn.
Brilliant. Can we play them start of February, I think, so.
Yeah, 2nd week of Feb.
Yeah, Fee can fuck off. That'd be class.
James, after recent performances, Does Schumacher stick with that system? Are you happy with us to go ahead with that at home? Does it work?
I could not think of one reason as to why he would change it now. There's been 2 games on the bounce now where we've dominated the play, and we've actually created a lot of chances where we're still not taking them at the minute, but you can see that there's going to be progression there. I can't see anything else but up now, to be honest, with the way that formation's going. It looks like it suits every single player on that starting 11 to a T.
I think some people would argue why we're playing 3 centre-backs at home, but also we've seen that 4 at the back and it's been horrible at home.
Yeah.
How do we see us setting up then?
Well, can I say about 3 centre-backs? If you're looking at, you can look at it 2 ways. You can look at it as, we've got 5 defenders, or you can look as in we've got 3 defenders and all the rest are able to attack.
I don't think we're going to be having 5 defenders at home, personally. I think we're going to flood to bring those 2 up to the midfield, really. And
well, this is what I mean. You could look at it in a way as the full.
Didn't he bring Gale on that far left as well?
He did, yeah.
He might do that.
I'm a bit cross with Gale at the moment, anyway.
You're being happy now. Calm down.
In a minge bag. Who earns the right to start then? What do we want to see in that starting lineup? Goalkeeper, Eric Bonham deserves a start, I think.
Yeah.
Back
Can't
3.
see a reason why 2-2 gets dropped from that either.
You've gone straight to 2-2 and we're doing the back 3.
Stays the same.
5-3-2.
We only have 3 centre-backs. Who else is going to play?
We got Temple. We got a little Irish fella.
Are we saying Conway plays, or do you think Thierry Gale starts?
Conway
and 2-2.
Yeah.
It'd be unfair to drop them, wouldn't it? We might see.
I wonder what's going to happen. I don't know if Cyrus Christie can play wing back.
No.
I think he's going to very quickly become a centre back.
He's going to be He can play centre back.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we play Tuesday again, don't we? And that game we'll probably see a bit of change.
Yeah.
Josh Sheehan again
has to play.
He's the man who can't be moved, as the script would say.
I would put Morley in next to him in this game.
Morley's going to play.
Yeah. Morley's going to Wigan, mate. He's not going to play.
I would play him.
He's not.
Last game.
No, but James Wood.
Last game, let the fans
James
see
Wood?
him
James Woods?
Yeah, we brought him in. You're not seeing. Breaking news.
Okay, but he's not going to play, so...
Arahan and Sheehan.
And who...
Now, I think that we should just play McAtee up top with Dolby. Bit of energy running off him.
Cozy Dubry.
Yeah, I mean... It might happen.
I'd even give Dempsey a go.
I like McAtee's energy off the bench, though.
That's why Dempsey's good off the bench as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, really.
Has Dempsey ever gone for a slide tackle and not won the ball, by the way?
Oh, yeah. That one he did against Wigan was fantastic.
I can't believe it.
It's when he slides in with his hands.
That's not sliding.
Slides into bouncers' faces with his hands.
And his dad.
Yeah, should be an interesting one. It's nice knowing that I'm not going to have to shit myself and hope that we don't see the likes of Joel Randall and Ibrahim Sissoko on the team anymore. Will Forrester will be there, no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
We'll give him a little clap. We like Will, don't we?
We'll go push him down some stairs like Ian used to.
I don't think he needs pushing. He falls asleep like bloody pulled pork, doesn't he? So,
Sleepy Will.
Anyway, scores then. We'll do 2 score predictions. Home games, home against Horient and Albion. I'll start if you want.
Don't have to.
Okay, someone else start. James.
2-0 both games.
Ben. 2-0 both?
Yep, 2-0 both.
2-2?
An Aussie, if you will.
Or whatever that weird Staffordshire
A Desmond.
That weird Staffordshire commentator on Tuesday night, I was calling him something. Weren't calling him the right name.
He didn't say it at the same time. Like, it's different every time. Oh, they did, yeah?
James.
2-0 and 2-1.
Thank you. Jordan?
1-0, 1-0.
1-1.
What? Two sticks?
I'm glad
Two
you leaned in
sticks
for that.
2 circles.
Unless we've got a new striker and we ain't scoring more than 1 goal at this moment in time.
I do
Might be own goal.
understand your logic.
Might be own goals, you don't know.
True.
Yeah, their strikers will score for us.
Yeah, class.
I think it's going to be 2-1 on Saturday. But we'll get the brace. And 1-0 win on Tuesday night.
Oh, yeah, we haven't actually said, win or lose, have we? We've just said, 2-0,
Look,
2-0.
I've made my predictions and I've moved on.
The one time I predicted us to lose, we did lose against Peterborough badly. So let's not be doing that. Anyway, don't miss a moment. You can stream Sky Sports on Now Flexible. Games like Bolton versus Burton this Tuesday. Search nowtv.com later.
Calm the fuck down.
I've not done a blind rank.
All right.
Make one up.
Make one up. Okay. Hold on.
Top 5 cakes, go.
Top 5 what? We'll come up with something. I'll ask AI.
I'll do an impromptu trivia if you want.
Do it.
Yeah,
Right,
go on.
I've got some right here.
I mean, you probably should have
this
done
the trivia
trivia,
from when
really.
you were
It's
ill?
trivia time, really, isn't it? It's a home game. Should have done some trivia.
All right, we can all have a bit of trivia then.
Let me type it in on the script, though. Right, there you can do it.
Okay, thank God. Right. Well, it'll be a quick one. It's all about your career path this week. So, current off or Bolton player, can you name them based on this? Started the career at St Mirren, then went to Lincoln, and then moved to Bolton Wanderers.
Arahan.
Yeah. Next up, started the career at Cardiff City.
Joe
Then
Mason.
moved- What?
Joe Mason.
Nope. Then moved to Rangers. He then moved to Swansea City. Then moved to Bolton Wanderers.
Darren
And then-
Pratley.
Nope. And then they went to St Mirren.
Declan John.
Declan John.
Oh, I forgot it. You were there as well. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Next up,
I think
started the
that's St
career.
Mirren based.
You'll find out. Next up, started a career at Burnley. Then went to Southend United. Then Dulwich Hamlet. Then Dagenham and Redbridge.
Both of them.
Then Waterford. Then St Mirren.
Oh, fuck.
And then Bolton Wanderers.
It's not that piece of shit we got it back, is it?
Well, might be.
Not
Dick,
fucking...
big
Not
Dick
Big
Taylor.
Dick Taylor,
It's
is it?
Lil Dick Taylor.
Jesus Christ, he's been a non-league player
He was
most
at
of his career.
Dagenham and Redbridge.
Yeah.
Dual membership.
Yeah. And then finally, players started their career at Bolton Wanderers. They then signed for St Mirren.
Fuck St Mirren, I hate them.
Then they signed for Western Sydney Wanderers. Then Melbourne City. Then they went to Manchester City. Then went to Huddersfield Town.
Oh,
Then Brighton.
Aaron Moy.
They then went to Shanghai Port and Celtic. It is Aaron Moy.
Oh, you always forget he played for Bolton.
And next one I've not written down, but it's a very easy career path. Southampton, Bolton, St Mirren.
Daniel Underloo.
There you go. That's your 5. There's only about 2 other players that have played for us in St Mirren, and one of them's a Teta. The other one's Greg Wild.
Oh, fuck, Greg Wild. He were a bit of a limp dick, wasn't he?
Did he ever play for us?
I think he played 1 game, didn't
We
he?
were meant to be the next best thing.
Yeah. There you go. That's all your St Mirren-based trivia.
I enjoyed that, Ben. That was silly.
Yeah, I came up with it before. I got excited.
Man crisp. Worcester sauce.
We don't have to do any blind ranking if you don't want to.
Beef!
Shut up! I mean, obviously, beef is coming in at 1, but other than that, shut up.
Pickled onion. Pickled onion.
I hate you.
Right. Fantasy update before we bugger off.
You can bugger off.
I've
We're
actually
having a nice time.
forgotten about this because it's been about 3 weeks since it's been on.
I had a really good week. I bench boosted, and one of me defenders scored off the bench. At the bottom, the only person not to reach the thousands in points. Make a wish. Josh Walton has fallen further to second to bottom.
Jesus Christ.
And Helen Lascelles, Lucas Dabbs. Don't worry, Ankit Patel's still down there. Jordan, you've dropped all the way to 23rd now.
How's AI treating you?
I'm using AI now. 23rd.
AI's got a 5-week plan for me. It's only just started.
A 5-week plan? What are you, fucking AIPT?
He's finally kicking the booze. Congratulations.
Sam's dropped to 22nd. He's stinking the place out as well. We scroll right up to 15th where James stays with Blink-182. Lewis is staying at 14th. Petr Cech, yourself dropped. Oh, you only had 30.
There's a reason. You've fucking overtaken me.
I very much have. I've jumped all the way up to 8th.
What? There's only like 20 points. This is bollocks.
But there's a bit of a peloton going ahead at the minute, and Kitten Mitrovitans is. To be fair, if I have another good week, I'll be sniffing up FC Irving's arse.
You can fucking leave Sean alone.
I've triple captain Haaland against Wolves, so.
Yeah, I've done that.
Me too.
Not a fucking idiot.
No advantage whatsoever. Good. But I'm going to not cut it off this time. I pressed the button, didn't I? Everyone's feeling a little bit more positive, a little smile. Drinking Schöfferhofer.
Little smile.
For this week, I've been Ryan.
I've been Ben.
I've been Jordan.
I've been James.
Thank you very much, everyone. Make sure you buy things with these messages. I'll get money. Purchase things. Support the economy. Thank you, everyone.